Early signing day 2019 presented by Nissan. We're joined by head coach Barry Odom. And coach, what were your goals for this class, and what do you feel like you achieved in getting the majority of your group in here today?
Well, going into every recruiting class, you want to identify immediate needs that you have, but also build the depth of each position on your roster. And I think our staff, with a very direct approach, went and found guys that, number one, wanted to be at Mizzou, but number two, that fit what we are doing culturally, to make sure that they fit in the locker room, the competitive guys, but have the skill set to win in this league. And the areas of excited about them all. The 21 guys that we have right now, it's every one of them we wanted from the jump, from day one when we started evaluating these guys. And now the process of getting them on campus and putting them in position to go be their best going into next year. But all of them have different skill sets, but they all have shown, to a person that they are competitive. They like to play ball, and they're excited to be a Missouri Tiger.
It always seems like every year one of the challenges is, filling immediate needs and also maintaining balance in the class position-wise. How do you feel like you did with this group?
Well, I like the balance that we have, but also with the redshirt rule now, my challenge for them is every one of you are going to play, and you're going to get what you earn in the work that you put in between now and then the development once we get them in the classroom and get them on the field to teach them how that continues to work, and we grow and move into having an opportunity to get them in live competition. So they've all got the skills to do it. Now it comes down to the mental approach and us having the ability to teach them.
No position is more important than any other, but quarterback certainly has a spotlight on it, as most people understand. And you bring in three very, very different quarterbacks in terms of eligibility and all that. And just tell me about each of them and what you see from them.
Well, I'm excited about the quarterback class, and that's the most important position in all of sports, in my opinion. I mean, more than the point guard, more than the shortstop. He touches the ball every snap. He can impact a game. And when you have a quarterback that is really talented and has all the leadership skills and all the things that go into it, you've got a chance in every game. And if you don't have a quarterback, then you better be really, really good in every other area. But Connor Bazelak out of Ohio, excited about his future, what he's going to bring to the table, his competitive drive and spirit. He led his team to the state championship game this year, and he's got great toughness, and can't wait to get him here on campus. And then the two transfers that we have, they'll come in mid-year, and really getting those guys into the team, around our players, and into the playbook, because the level that we expect those guys, because of their experience, and they've been at the college level, we'll put a little more on them early on.
St. Louis, Missouri is certainly the biggest city in our state and puts out a lot of talent. You got a lot of talent out of there. How did you attack that region recruiting-wise and were able to have success there on this day?
Well, I'm thankful that the way that our staff approached it, and in team recruiting and going in and developing relationships and continuing those, and also identifying players early on. And we got on, every one of them that we signed we knew about and studied and had enough time to build a real meaningful relationship. And I don't know how many times each one of them have been on campus, but that means a lot. And it'll be the same thing for next year and here on out. On your in-state kids, you got to find a way to get them on campus as many times as possible. And then the relationship component is so important.
And of course, this is just the beginning, because you still have more days in the early window, and then February is still a day when you can sign people. What's kind of the plan of attack moving forward as you round out the class?
Well, our numbers are we're getting close to being finished up, but also you want the opportunity to have some spots that if something comes up that that would address your program of need, that you have some flexibility with that. So we'll be aggressive from now until signing, the end of signing in February, and see what we can come up with.
Overall, you pretty happy?
Yeah, it's an exciting day. I'm proud for the job that our staff did on evaluating guys and then finishing with the signing. Our team practiced well today, and it's a good time in the bowl preparation. I like this team. I like coaching them, and look forward to going and doing it one more time with them.
That's Barry Odom, the bulk of his Show Me 19 class in the books here in the early signing period, presented by Nissan.